Hey guys, and welcome back to another Underrail episode. So we have some of the samples we need to give to the scientist who was studying the rat hounds. We're going to go ahead and go do that. Coincidence, this guy sends us over to talk to him anyway, so maybe we can get two quests done at the same time and see exactly what he wants us to do now. Let's see if he's still in here. Yep, he's still in here. Let's see, what are you doing? Where is that? Here are the tissue samples you wanted. Excellent, give it here. I'm going to resume my test right away. Don't forget my training. Yes, of course. Just let me know when you're ready to begin your lesson. Let's see. I want to learn some PSI abilities. Tell me about cryokinesis. I guess that's the one I get for free. Basically, cryokinesis is any process that involves materializing and launching ice particles. Most commonly, the projectiles take the form of pointy shards. Aside from causing direct harm, it will also disperse cold vapors on impact. It will cost you 50 credits to learn this. Agreed, here you go. I still have a freebie. On second thought, I'd rather spend my money on something else. So, let's say I still have a free... maybe we could use that for one of the expensive ones. So I say, here are yours. Let's begin your lesson then. Wonder what this guy's gonna do for us. No little level like the last guy, unfortunately. Let's come up here and talk to... I think it's this guy. Yeah, Brett. I've been tasked with helping you with the hopper roundup. Very good. So say, have you ever captured a hopper? Yes, I have. Just point me to the gear. No, I don't even know what that is. Look over there in the pen. Those are cave hoppers. Hoppers for short. They are speedy little guys, let me tell you. Shooting one is hard, but catching it alive is even harder. They are usually found near lakes because that's where their favorite food grows, the lake mushroom. Anyways, here's what you need to do to capture some hoppers. First, go to the storage room. It's in the room with two entrances just across the hallway, and get some dog crates. You'll need them to hold your quarry. Getting them inside won't be easy though. As soon as they sense you're coming, they'll scurry off and crawl through the crevices in the cave wall. So you'll need to sneak up on them and immobilize them with the net. You'll find those at the storage room as well. Take as many as you need. You can also try to sneak up on them, but it's not easy. Your hunting ground is the Mushroom Cove. Head south from the Crossroad Watch and turn right at the first chance. You'll come across a big cavern with a lake. I'll need 3 healthy specimens. Good luck. And oh, by the way, I've also sent a young man called Newton to catch some hoppers. It's been a while. See if you can find him and learn what's taking him so long. Chances are it's not going to be a good outcome, but we'll check. Why do you need more hoppers? Looks like you have plenty back there. What is this Mushroom Cove? Who's Newton? I'll get right on it. I have a feeling this is going to be a long day. I don't think I'm right for this job. So let's ask, who's Newton? Well, he's just like you, a newcomer who needs to learn the basics of what it takes for the station to operate. I've sent him to catch hoppers. He should have been back by now, though I hope he hasn't gotten himself into some sort of trouble. Let's see, what is the Mushroom Cove? It's a place where a couple of streams and rivers join up from a cove. From there, the water flows further down as the river, which is joined by our other streams and rivers, and becomes more of a trench as it journeys on. So presumably it leads straight down into the deep cavern and ends in a magnificent waterfall, but I'm not sure I believe that. Why do you need more hoppers? Inbreeding makes hoppers susceptible to disease. It is necessary to freshen up the gene pool with new specimens as often as possible. So let's say I'll get right on it. So we're going to go ahead and head on up here, make sure that there's not any more stuff that I can loot, because that's where you need to go to pick up your stuff, and I've already done it. So let's head on out. Let's see, cave tunnel. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on outside, but before we do, I actually want to take a minute and come up here to the character, and as you see, he actually leveled up. Now, I didn't even realize this on our last video, I was so wrapped up in the level because it was so cool and I was trying not to miss anything that I just completely overlooked the fact that he had leveled. Now, I actually got a comment on YouTube on my last video from Rob, I should say, and he went ahead and posted down on the bottom saying, hey, you know, you leveled up, you might want to check into that. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to check in, see what we can do, what kind of points or abilities we might get. And as you see, the base points, no extra abilities yet. Skills, we actually get an additional 40. And feats, we get, actually we get a whole feat. That's pretty cool. So we can do, I guess we're going to try aim shot, because I've seen this online and it kind of looks kind of cool. So we're going to try that out. And there's a lot of combat in this game, so we'll actually maybe get it up to level 25 with our guns. And actually I'll lower that back down and do a couple points into the crossbow. Man, I don't want to put that many points, but kind of need it. We also definitely need mechanics. There was a few things that we couldn't open up before because we just didn't have a high enough mechanic ability. So we're going to do that and then hit accept. And as you see, there's a whole nother level. So we actually had 2 levels sitting there waiting for us. No base still. What about feats? No feats on this level, unfortunately. But we get a whole nother 40 points, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to put... Actually, I'm going to put a whole bunch of points in Intimidation because there was something we could have done before, but we just didn't have the points. And I thought at the beginning that the Intimidation would be something like the evil route, but it doesn't seem to be that way, or at least not that cut and dry. So let's see, we can get this up to, yeah, 20 should be good, electronics. And then another 3 points into crossbow, since that's what we're using right now. And we'll go ahead and hit accept. Now let's head out. Now, if you don't remember what we need to be doing, we're actually going out to the cave where the water should be, and he said head south from the outpost right here where the guy was. So we'll head down and just see if we can go down there and find some of those hoppers. We'll also see if we can find the missing guy. I think his name was Newton, that he was looking for, that's been gone for a while, and hopefully, you know, he's still alive. I kind of like it when there's a happy ending, or there's at least a chance at a happy ending, rather than the, oh yeah, he's probably dead and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just a cautionary tale to warn you about how dangerous it is up ahead, kind of like the red shirts in Star Trek, you know, that proves the point that it's dangerous, but I never really like those too much when they do those kind of things. It seems like a shortcut in storytelling. So you got a sign, click on it, West Junkyard, East Southgate Station, and south is Camp Hathor. So let's take a look down here. Go back up. So we got some water up here, but it's not a lake or a river like the guy was saying. It's basically like a little tiny pond almost. Oh, look, there's a guard up here. There's no way to get past these rocks yet. I'm looking forward to the day we get some dynamite or something that we can actually use. Let's look. You got the sentry, Southgate sentry. Halt! Who goes there? You say it's Demiro, the new guy. He nods and relaxes a bit. I recognize you now. What are you doing out here? I've been sorry guys. I've been instructed to round up hoppers from the Mushroom Cove. Am I heading the right way? I'm just exploring a bit. My business is my own, so there's always that option in these games to be completely rude or be the evil guy. But, you know, since he's part of our, you know, alliance, basically, we're just going to go ahead and be honest with him. You are. It's just beyond the passage. Be careful, though. There are more dangerous creatures lurking there than cave hoppers. Did you happen to see a young man go into the Mushroom Cove? Goes by the name of Newton. I will, thanks for the warning. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. What creatures? Well, we've already talked to the other guy who told us all about the creatures that are down here, the Psy Beetles and all those things, those nasty little guys, but we're just going to go ahead and ask about Newton since we're, you know, that's part of our quest. Oh yes, some time ago. I'd say about 2 hours. He said he was going to catch some cave hoppers. He hasn't returned yet though. Oh, alright, thank you. So let's go ahead and head on inside since this is exactly where we need to go. Hopefully we'll find Newton in here as well. Okay, so now that we're here, We actually need to equip our stuff, which I should have done earlier, but I forgot. Can we equip this dog crate? Oh no, we actually have to use it after. Okay, so let's put our stealth on. Come up here. What we're gonna do is, yeah, I guess the easiest way would just be to begin combat when they're out, because they do look like they move pretty wicked fast. And I don't think I'll be able to click on them with the net, you know, if they're moving around that fast. So let's try throwing this at these guys and see what happens. Okay, so I entangled them. Get a little closer, and this uses 40 AP. Well, that's gonna be pretty much all my AP points. So I'm gonna have to wait until next turn, and hopefully the net will hold. Let's try this out. Oh, there we go. We got him. Go ahead and end the turn, which actually ends combat. Wait until my stealth come back. Use that. Wait until I can cast my my combat again, and hopefully have another one come outside that little hole. Give it a second. There we go. Let's try that again. Oh crap! He evaded. What if we get closer and then attack him? Actually, it went down. I was at 61%, so this one might do better when you're further away. Yeah, it might actually do better when you're further away. That seems pretty weird. Well, it's good to know at least. Can I end my turn? I can end the turn, but I can't end combat for some reason. There we go. It seems like we can pick the throwing net back up. Can we equip it again? Oh, we sure can. Okay, let's go ahead and put our stealth back on. Oh, great. So I ended it. Okay, this is a little complicated getting it all ready and waiting for it. Okay, here we go. As soon as it comes back and those guys pop out, I'm gonna get them. Nice. Okay, let's hope this one lands. Nice, got him on that one. In my turn, use these little... Although it does seem like you lose the net when it actually is captured, so that kind of sucks. If you got it back when it misses, you should get it back when you capture it. I mean, because he is there, you got him. He evaded. So let's go ahead and try to shoot him. In fact, before I do that, let's bring this down, because I forgot to equip that. In fact, I forgot to equip this one too. Let's see, so if I use this, 61%, yeah, let's try it. Nice. He's dead. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Go grab the remains. What did we get? Cave dragon tail. Oddity, this cave hopper had a bit of dragon DNA in it, it seems. Pick up, study this item to gain 100 points of experience. You can study this type of item up to 1 time. You got cave hopper leather, and then cave hopper meat. Food, cave hopper meat should not be consumed raw. It's much tastier in the form of cooked meat. So we'll go ahead and take that all. Also pick up our throwing net again. Go back into our inventory, invis, equip the throwing net, and then wait. There we go. Nice. It's kind of slow doing it, but it does take some skill, so that's kind of nice that they incorporated that in there. Maybe not skill, but at least patience, I should say. Wait for this to come back. Come on, something pop out. Anytime. There we go. Only need 2 more. Ah, he evaded. Okay, well, I guess let's try this. Nice. Go ahead and end the turn. We can't get close enough. Leather and cave hopper meat. Throwing. So let's go ahead and equip those again. Put our stealth on. Wait for it. There we go. Guess I should probably not kill these guys and save my bolts, but hopefully one day we'll actually be able to make some stuff, and it'd be nice to have some stuff to actually be able to use to make it. People are throwing that. We'll back up, but not so far this time. There we go. Come on, all we need is 2 more. Dang it, he evaded again. It's almost like me killing them is ticking them off and not letting me capture. They don't want to come quietly because they know what happens if they do. There we go. Come on, let me get this guy. Dang it, still again? Okay, I'm gonna kill one more and then that's gonna be it. Maybe not even that. He's gonna run back in. Can't believe it, how hard it is to get these last 2 guys. Unbelievable. I just had to kill that guy out of spite. I mean, that's just insane. Same thing over and over again. It should not be that hard to do this part. Let's try somewhere down here on the bottom. Maybe we can get lucky and get one of these guys. Come on. There we go. Got him as close as possible. And he evaded. That is just ridiculous. What if I move here? I'm out of. There we go. In the turn. In combat. Come on, in combat already. I'm actually going to put these on top of each other. Maybe that has something to do. I doubt it, but we'll see. It's probably just bad luck or lack of skill. Can I reach this guy from way over here? He evaded. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he? Turn already. There we go. This is kind of a difficult part. It kind of went easy at the beginning, but now it's getting on the verge of just being ludicrous. I mean, this is just too difficult. It shouldn't be this hard to capture 5 of these guys. And we may not even need 5. He evaded again. What are the odds? Every single time. Well, we got quite a few to pick from. And he evaded, of course. Why wouldn't he? In the turn, let them all run away. And I still can't throw that one, so... If you guys can hear, I'm getting a little frustrated with this part. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure you guys agree that this is just... I mean, there's a point to which you make it so hard that it's no longer enjoyable. And since there's really nothing you can do to improve the odds, or at least nothing they told me about, all I can do is sit here and do it over and over and over again where I keep getting evaded. Unbelievable. Maybe if I leave the screen and come back, that might help out. I mean, it's worth a shot. It's not like anything else is open. the screen again. When I'm already in a fight? I didn't even start anything. Let's go around and look around. I mean, this is... Maybe we can find a better spot to try to capture these guys. Oh, we got somebody up here. Don't stomp around, man. You're scaring the fish away. You're that guy that was running Tanner's test, right? DeMiro, was it? So I guess you gotta admit it. Yeah, and who are you? I'd love to stay and chat, but I got things to do. I'll tell you that, but then I'd have to kill you. Just call me Mordre. It's hard to tell if he's joking. So we can intimidate. I like to see you try, or in that case, Mordred will do. Now, you know, I kind of want to click this, but I don't want to kill him in case we fail at it. But we did just put some points into it, and it probably is something extra if we can do this now. So that's the choice I'm going to go with, and hopefully it doesn't backfire. We get in this huge fight. So no, you wouldn't. So thankfully he was able to still fail and not actually have to kill him, which is nice. What is this place? So how's the fishing going? Nothing really, was just stopping by. So what is this place? It's called Mushroom Cove, but it's basically a big lake where all these little streams converge to form the Celestial River. It then runs all the way down to the very bottom of the deep caverns. When they said that earlier, I thought about it, and I'm like, you would think that it would completely fill up with water if it went down to the bottom. Like, if there's nowhere else for it to go and water just keeps pouring in, eventually it fills up, just the way my understanding goes. So if it doesn't fill up, then the water is going someplace else, and that's technically not the deepest part. So let's see. So how's the fishing going? Or nothing really, just wanted to stop by. So let's see, how's the fishing going? Could be better. I was hoping to catch some deep eels, but I forgot to bring some meat. And the eels don't care for the worms much. Tell me about the deep eels. What kind of meat do you need? Or too bad. So let's go with, tell me about the eels. There are many kinds of deep eels. Most are delicious and very easy to cook and eat. The blue eel is my favorite. The further you go down the river, however, the more dangerous eels you'll find. It's the nature of the underground. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it becomes. So let's see, how's the fishing going? What kind of meat do you need? Any meat will do, but raw red meat is best. I could hunt down a hopper, but I cannot leave the rods unattended. I actually have some meat on me, so I'll get you some meat. I've got some meat right here. Better come prepared next time. So yeah, I got some meat right here. Excellent. Do you want to trade it? What do you have to offer? You can have it free. It's no big deal. Sorry, but I need it all as well. I kind of like the thing we got from the last guy for just giving it to him free. Plus, it gives you like a good reputation, and I'm trying to go down that kind of path, so we're just going to go ahead and give it to him for free. I never take charity, man. We must trade. Well, what can you offer? How about a health hypo? Sounds fair, I'll take it. Make it 2 and you have a deal. Actually, I decided not to trade, so... I guess we can always try this one, and if we fail, hopefully... no, 1 hypo, take it or leave it. Alright, I'll take it. Excellent, in dialogue. So I guess that's all we got from him. Go ahead and equip this thing back on. And I guess it's back to hunting cave hoppers that never seem to want to let us capture one. And I'm going to go ahead and stand right here this time. Hopefully these guys come out and grab some more of these mushrooms. And it seems like they spawn quite a bit, these mushrooms. Like, they just keep coming over and over again. So I'm gonna have to loot some of them and see if maybe we can make something out of them later. And he is entangled, finally. So maybe that's all I needed to do, was leave the screen or wait a few minutes and then come back. Nice, finally got one. Go ahead and wait for my stealth. Pop that sucker on. Wait for combat. And then just wait for my hopper to run right by. There we go. Come on, let me get it. He evaded, so we're gonna start this all over again, aren't we? Pick the throwing that up. I don't like how it doesn't let you end the turn when there's literally nothing within distance of you. You know, if you want to end the combat at all, you should be able to do that whenever you want. Now, whether it's going to be a detriment to yourself or not, you should still be able to do it. In fact, I guess I don't even have to have my stealth on if I don't have to. Let's see. Oh, great! I forgot to equip it. Let's see if I have enough to cast it. Yes. Let's go ahead and use this one. Get closer. Whew, finally, I'm done with that quest. Okay, so we don't have any points left, but we can go ahead and loot some of these. These guys eat quite a bit. I guess it wasn't all that bad. I mean, missing all those times allowed us to really, you know, get some of that meat earlier on, so let's go ahead and pick up as many as we can, because you never know what you might need these for later on. I guess let's check out over here and see what we got. We're still missing the guy, and we could have went down to the south. Okay, so let's head on in here again. Seriously, we gotta fight these guys all over again? This is ridiculous. I guess it's better than nothing. Great. Move a little closer. These guys hurt pretty bad. Okay, doing a little bit more damage at this range. Probably gonna die though. Need to heal myself. Let me kill him, punk. There we go. So I was 1, 2, 3. How many spaces? So 4 spaces away seems to be the optimal position for his crossbow. Let's go ahead and use a bandage since we know what's coming. That guy up there. Go ahead and take all these mushrooms. Come on, let's go. Actually, before we go up there, I'm gonna use stealth to try to get as close as possible. You know, at least four squares away before we attack, and then hopefully we can get the first attack. And I missed. Nice. Let's do our chill. It's not too bad, I guess, if we can dish out just as well as we get. Might actually be. Oh, okay. If we keep missing, that's gonna be an issue. I'll wait on that one. Seriously? How about this? What, 3 more hits? Wow. Nice little critical hits almost. I guess I have to use this. I have to wait, what, 4 turns? Wait for the thing to be over, 20 seconds. At least we got some loot out of this one, though. Let's see, what did we get? insectoid salivary. So it's a component. Insectoid saliva can be extracted from this organ to be used for medical purposes. Required crafting skill biology 25. Let's go ahead and take all of that. Look in the junk pile. What do we got here? Electronic scraps 4 components. Various pieces of electronics such as wires, diodes, and transistors. Required crafting skill electronics 25. So we'll take all of those. We'll also take the mine shrooms. Check the barrels out. What do we got here? Syringe component. A syringe is a simple pump consisting of a plunger that fits tightly into a tube. It can be used to create various medical consumables and other items that you need to inject fluids into the body. So I didn't even think about it, but I guess if we're going to make these, we'll probably need those syringes to do it. Check the barrel. Nothing there. Guess we can't check the blood. So even if you can use these mushrooms to heal, you know, the syringes are going to keep you, you know, restricted, I guess, on how many of those you can possibly make. Fabric scraps, components, various pieces of fabrics, tailoring 25. A periscope part, oddity. It's an old rusty periscope part, a proof that submarines indeed once sailed, and perhaps still sail, the waters of Underrail. Pick up, study this item to gain 100 points of experience. You can study this item up to 2 times. So let's go ahead and take all of those. And I guess we're gonna head inside, maybe. No? Can we go inside? What does this say? East Southgate Station, North Junkyard. Yeah, let's head to the junkyard. Sounds like a good enough good enough place as any. Wow, this place is pretty big. Give me some of those. Wonder how much those sell for. That might be a good way to just make a little bit of cash. Come out here, loot a whole bunch of them. Ah, great. I should have put my Viz on. In fact, I guess I still can hit on once. How many spaces can I get? You know, I'm just gonna run it back, and then when I come back, I'll hit my invis. Let's see, can he hit me from way over here? Nope, sure can't. Because I don't want to miss that first shot. You know, he can hit me from really far away and still do massive damage, whereas when I do it, I don't really hit him that hard from really far away, and I only have so many bolts to spend, so I really want to make strategic attacks on my fights and kind of not waste the ammo, or what little ammo I actually have, you know, just willy-nilly attacking from far distance. I guess he already sees me. Yeah, he already sees me. What can I do? I'm going to exit back out. So I think we're actually going to hold off on going up there for now. It doesn't seem like we have... Oh wait, there's a door over here. Maybe we can get in over here. I can't believe I missed that. Nice. Sweet, what's in here? The place looks abandoned and destroyed. Go ahead and put my stealth on, so if I run into anything like that little beetle up there, I'll have first dibs on attacking it. Let's see what we got in here. EMP mine case, 2 components, a special case used in creation of EMP landmines. Required crafting skill 10, mechanical and electronics 20. So we actually have the skill to do that. Warehouse inventory list. It's an oddity, partially readable but probably very outdated inventory list. Pick up, study this item to gain 100 points of experience. You can study this type of item up to 5 times. Wow, that's kind of nice. That's quite a bit of experience there. Nothing in that one. What do we got here? Sledgehammer hammer, or handle. Component, you're going to need this if you want to make a sledgehammer. Mechanics 20. Dagger mold, a mold for long pointy dagger blade. Required crafting skill 20. So we actually have the skill to do these things now, just don't have the components, unfortunately.